Yo, what's good, y'all? I'm back again with another reaction video, man. Today, we're back with the female Andrew Tate, Pearl Davis, on why she thinks women shouldn't vote. Honestly, I hate these type of people because, like, to get like popular on the internet these days, they just want to say some crazy stuff, like some useless stuff, like shit that doesn't even what do you mean women shouldn't like niggas like these just annoy me, bro. But hey, man. Let's get into the video, no cap. Let's just see what's going on for real, gang.
Welcome back to Piers Morgan
Fuck's
Uncensored.
sake.
Pearl Davis has racked up a legion of online followers and plenty of breathless newspaper coverage by sharing her incendiary views on modern feminism. The New York Post called her the female Andrew Tate. So she tapped into
Fucking hell,
genuine
bro.
female pushback to the excesses of wokery, or is she just an attention seeker? We'll find out in a moment. But first,
Yeah,
let's take a look
attention
at the clip
seeker,
that sent
bro.
her viral.
A lot of people think I'm insane because I don't think women should vote. Everybody thinks I'm crazy for this opinion. If anything, this is probably my most extreme opinion. 90% of women have been on birth control. 1 out of 3 women has had an abortion. 1 out of 3 women has an STD. Average body count is over 5, so that your average wife has slept with over 5 people. 95% of women are not virgins on their wedding days. So I understand the complaint.
Yeah, you can just tell she's just literally in her 40s trying to get clout, man. Like, do you not see do you not see this ginger ale bitch trying to get clout? And we're giving her the views too. That's the problem. Like, we're actually giving her the views so nicely. Like, it doesn't like she's winning in her favor. No matter what we say, no matter how we put it, we're still giving her views, man. That's what annoys me. Fuck. I wish I could watch some videos without giving people views, man. Cause what did she just say? She just said nothing. She just said something but nothing at the same time. Does not make fucking sense, bro.
Okay, well, Pearl joins me now alongside political journalist Ava Santini, who was nodding furiously along there to everything she heard. Right, Pearl, you've be called the female Andrew Tate. How do you plead?
Well, I take it as a compliment. You know, I'm a fan of Andrew Tate.
Of everything he says?
It depends what we're talking about, but overall, I think he's got a good message. I think he's good for young men.
Okay, look, you're talking about women predominantly, which is why you've got this big following. And your view is that modern feminism is deeply flawed. I would argue a lot of your...
A female is saying female should not vote. What has this world come to? Bro, I'm not excited for 2025, 2026. I'm not excited for it. I do not want it to come for real. I want to go back in time. Fuck.
proposals like taking the vote away from women are deeply regressive. Why would you want to remove, just from yourself, the right to vote?
Well, what happened was
It doesn't make
I had the same view, right? Back when I started, I was like, why? I found out that only 5% of women wanted the right to vote. And I couldn't figure out, like, why would women not? No, it's true. It's true. If you look it up.
At the time.
At the time.
Because they've been conditioned by men to think that they shouldn't have a vote.
I mean, that's what they say. But, you know, I started reading their writings, right? And what I found out was that the reason a lot of women advocated for it was because they believed it was the beginning of the breakdown of the family. You know, before you became one in marriage, 85% of people were married. And, you know, I hate to say it, but they were right. What has happened 100 years later?
What's that got to do with them having the vote?
Well, it also goes back to responsibility. Again, men are 80 to 90% of the military. They run all of the infrastructures that make society run. So I just think if we want an equal say in society, then be equal. Do 50% of the hard jobs. Be 50% of the military. In the U.S., they're fined $250,000 if they don't join selective service, which is essentially the draft.
Okay, but specifically on the vote, what would having the right to vote have to do?
like I'm not processing. What is she saying? Like I'm actually just staring, trying to like I'm actually trying to be so genuine and just trying to take in her information seriously, but she's actually saying nothing at all that makes it make sense. Oh, bro, see, I hate wasting my time like this.
do with family cohesion, for example?
Well, because again, before you weren't trying to divide a family. It was one family unit. You had one vote for the family. I mean, I don't think it's good for a family to have two votes.
Ava, your mouth seems to have dropped
No,
about
do you know
I
what it's
know.
sort of
I
like?
know.
No, it's just sort of a bit galaxy brain. I feel like, you know, the stats that you're putting down are perhaps correct in some universe.
Which stats?
They just kind of don't really add up. I mean, just to take you back to the to the women's writings that you've allegedly read. I mean, at
Allegedly?
The time, well, at
What
the
do you mean
time that-
allegedly?
At the time that you're talking about, you know, women weren't really allowed to write. They weren't allowed to go to school.
Yes,
Often
they
couldn't
were.
write.
Yes, they
So
were. That's
actually,
incorrect. The first
okay,
female
what year are we
property, the first
talking about?
female property owner was in the 1600s. The idea that women couldn't work and couldn't.
so sorry, but that will be inherited property.
The first female millionaire was in the late 1800s.
And was that
So
inherited?
no, it wasn't. It was self-made.
It wasn't.
No, yes,
It
it
was
was.
self-made.
Yes, it
And
was.
she never inherited land.
Yes, she did not
And what law
inherit it.
permitted that?
What?
What law permitted that?
Well, there was no law. I mean, there's.
Nah, I just hope this blonde woman just punches her in the face because she needs it, man. She actually needs just one straight hook to the face. Because what? She's actually wasting so many people's time. This has like 700k views already in 9 hours. She's just speaking bollocks, mate.
There's
Absolute
always
bollocks.
been women that were
But
influential in
let's
history.
let's get on to the vote. So what I don't understand is, you know, a part of your message. I've just, you know, I've researched you today. And hang on a minute.
Okay.
You know, your big push is that you care about men and you don't think that men are getting enough of a say. But
Well, I care about
hang
women
on,
too.
I haven't
Care
made
about
the
women
point
too,
yet. Because of feminism. Okay. What I wonder is when you start making calls out like repeal the 19th, women shouldn't be allowed to vote. How is that helping young men? Because these young men have women in their lives. They have mothers, they have sisters, they have teachers, and they turn around. They don't know how to act around women because you're giving them license to be misogynistic.
I wouldn't call it misogynistic. I say be equal. So again, men
think
do
that's what
all of
most
the.
feminists are
Well,
saying.
then okay.
Lord, please help our future. Help this world, please. I pray. Please. Please be with me, Lord. Did you just hear what she just said? I'm trying to be equal, but women shouldn't vote. Is she on drugs? Nah, she has to be on drugs. Did you man do a drug test before she? Nah. I'm gonna send the email to Piers saying you need to start doing drug tests before every fucking interview.
I'd love for the feminists, please apply for the oil rigs. Please go do the hard jobs in society.
Why
They're
don't you
open,
go and
they're
work there?
hiring because I don't equate for, I don't think men or women are equal until we do the equal work. So no, listen. Go apply to be on the oil rigs. Go be a plumber, go be an electrician, go be on the front lines of the military, and then we should have equal rights. But until feminists are willing to do that, I don't believe we should have the freedom without the responsibility.
Okay, well, I don't think that I'm physically built for that. You might be, but I'm absolutely.
Just look at Piers just
we
staring
should have
at
the
her
freedom
waffle.
without the responsibility.
Niggas regretting bringing her on a show. Niggas like, why the fuck did I bring her on our show, man?
Okay, well, I don't think that I'm physically built for that. You might be, but I'm absolutely
That's
not.
a
You,
bit-
no, but you
Wow.
said you were
Wow,
a volleyball.
wow.
You said you were a volleyball player, and so you've got more strength than I do. I don't think
But
that
I don't
can
have more
do those
strength. I don't have
jobs.
more strength
But
than
I'm
the
not going
average
to take your
man.
right away to
I don't
do
have
it.
I don't have more strength than the average man. But again, it goes back to go be a plumber. You want to be equal, go be
That's
equal.
equal.
But you want divorce to be made illegal.
Yes.
Why?
Yes, because I don't think what we have today is really marriage. What is marriage? It's for better or for worse, for richer or for poor, in sickness and in health, till death do us part. That's what marriage is supposed to be. But feminists have ruined marriage for the people that actually believe in marriage.
How?
When there's a 50% divorce rate, and the average marriage
Why is that all down
8
to the
years.
women?
Nah, real shit, I'm actually wasting my fucking time. I want to end the video here. How much is left? Man said 4 minutes of just more waffling. Fuck. What the fuck, man? See, I have to stop clicking on these stupid videos. It's my fault. I actually have to stop clicking on these stupid ass videos. Fuck, man.
I didn't say that it was all down to the women.
So why
But
feminists ruin it?
you asked why I want divorce to be banned.
Yeah.
Can I finish
Yeah.
that first? So I'm saying, the people that believe in divorce, go be in long-term relationships. Leave marriage for the people that actually believe in, for better or for worse, for richer or for poorer, in sickness and in health, till death do us
But
part.
doesn't the
What? What? She cannot be serious. She actually can't be
sanctity of
serious.
marriage also rely on the woman being a virgin, so you wouldn't be able to get married?
What do you mean?
Well, you've spoken quite openly
There's-
about how you're not a virgin, and so if you want to preserve that sanctity of marriage,
I
then
think,
I just think that you're
and-
upholding standards that you.
Nah, which one of you culprits are mashing that? Because whoever is mashing that, you need to get fucking arrested. I should go call the police department right now. Fuck. Whoever's mashing that, you need to get arrested.
You don't actually live by.
And that's a fair complaint. I wish I was. But, we can't go back. I don't know what you want me to say.
No, but I just don't think it's
80
fair that you get to be here and you get to be paid for your views, and you're telling other women that they shouldn't be allowed to.
I think-
and they should
what do you-
abide
what
by
is the-
some-
Hang on. Okay,
what
let me,
is the
if I
better-
may, at some stage jump in. Isn't the whole point of being a feminist, though, that women are entitled to have their own views?
Absolutely, and
So she's perfectly entitled to her views.
Yeah, but you
You
can't.
might not like
But
them.
I'm here to
But
challenge
isn't she
them.
exercising her right as a... Are you a feminist?
No, I am not.
Really?
No, I wouldn't. Don't go that far.
You don't want to be a feminist?
No, because I think if feminists really
Man
believed
said you don't
in
wanna be a
equality,
feminist.
but you guys don't. I would love for you. There is an oil rig hiring. There is an engineering.
I would actually
firm
love to see
hiring.
Ava Santino.
Nah, if she says oil rig one more time, I know she's gonna throw a hook, bro. Fuck. It's not really
No,
oil
No,
rig.
seriously. There is a building being built next to my building. Go do it, feminists.
But-
Go do
but-
it. And me,
but-
I'm
I'm
saying
doing the same
But
job that
when
I'm doing right
when
now.
you find the man you want to get married to, are you saying you will be with that man whatever happens the rest of your life?
yes, for the vows that we're supposed to live.
But how do you
by.
know you can keep them?
I mean, I think it's a choice. And that's the thing, like, women are so willing to leave marriages because they're not happy. This is not about happiness. The most important thing is the children. And the problem is we have a modern society.
What? So you're telling me if you're not happy in your marriage, you have to stay in your marriage? Yeah, that makes total sense, mate. Total fucking sense.
Where it's me, my feelings, leave when I feel like it, instead of doing what's best for the kids.
Ava, I've got to say, it's a little bit listening to Andrew Tate where some of it I really don't agree with. I don't agree with the vote stuff. When I hear things like that, I think there'll be a lot of people, especially older generation women perhaps, who think, you know what, she's got a point.
Well, I mean, I believe in agency, so I think that if a woman is going to look after her children in divorce, that's absolutely fine. I also believe in your right to speak your mind about it. What I don't understand,
I'd like to
what
say,
I don't
even before the
understand-
1920s,
Do you know what I mean?
women could speak openly. This idea that like women couldn't talk the last 500 years, there have been women
I know,
throughout
but the American
history
state
that have
education
been-
system has
that
failed before, and it's failing now.
there have been women throughout history that have read, written, and been very influential in society.
Okay.
So this idea like women could never do it.
Do you know
don't
what
believe
what
it.
I don't understand though is when it gets spiteful, okay? Because you put down a few arguments that I think are perfectly, like, they're kind of evangelical and they're Christian, but those are your right to say it. What I don't understand is when it kind of seeps into this sort of, you call women fat, you say that they shouldn't have
Are they
abortions,
fat?
you say that
Are
they
they
have
fat?
STDs.
I mean, the question is, are they fat? Yes
why-
or no?
why pass
The
that kind
average
of
American
judgment?
woman is 170 pounds. That's objectively overweight.
I mean, let's be honest, we now celebrate morbid obesity as some kind of body positive thing, and it is complete nonsense. So actually on that point again, there's a bit of truth in
And
that.
this is the problem. This is the problem.
How have we come to celebrate morbid obesity as body positive? It's nonsense.
We're not talking about morbid obese. I was actually watching your podcast earlier, and you spoke to someone who was, I would say, probably a size 12, and you called her fat, obese, and a divorcee.
She was fat, obese, and a divorcee.
wasn't.
I mean, like, I don't.
Wagwan. Nah, if some man start listening to her, yeah, you're fucked. You're fucked for the future. If you have a mindset like her. Fuck.
know what to say. This is the thing, women, we don't want to live in reality. We don't want to say things that are true. Was she fat? Yes. Was she a divorcee? Yes. These things are just objective facts.
Okay, I'm going to have to objectively...
And she insulted me first. They always do.
I'm going to have to objectively end the debate, but it was an interesting conversation. I think we should get you two
Nah,
back together
that was not
as
interesting.
a matter of urgency. Thank you
That
very
was
much,
not
Pearl.
interesting,
Thank you,
man.
Ava.
Piers Morgan knows that was just fucking waffle bed. That, yeah, I just wasted like I didn't even have a watch, but 9 minutes of my fucking day, man. 9 minutes of my fucking day just listening to this bullshit. Fuck. Hey, y'all comment down below for real, because I'm actually clicking on the most stupidest videos ever. Like, what is this? What is... Anyways, man, like and subscribe. Hope y'all enjoyed. For real, gang. AD over now, gang. Fuck's sake.